Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Thursday, November 21st. It is 9:24 a.m., just 5 minutes before the opening. And we have another very interesting day today. The market is out of balance. You have something. Yes, I wasn't here yesterday, but this was a really nice day yesterday that I started here. After this day was really bad. I guess we were here streaming during this day, and this little pullback here, this little downside movement was bought right at the saddle. It was saddle to the tick, right? And there was, when I was here, market was doing this, and overnight inventory was 100% long. Now, and the thing was, there was the odds that something happening here, if there is a counteraction to this long inventory, was that momentum could join the selling, the counteraction. If that happened, something that did like this, there were good odds of something like this happening. And the reason is because there was a balance, a 3-day balance. The market coming back inside balance or not being able to get out of balance, that is the opposite side. Now, as we speak, the market is out of balance now. Now this is a very uncertain market. Market is looking for more information before its next directional move. And guess what happened yesterday? We have Nvidia. That's the only thing that I know we had yesterday, because it wasn't here. I wasn't here. I was helping a friend with navigate some things that he needed. Like, oh, it was good that I could help. And now we have this overnight session. Look at this. All of this inventory is short. And what's happening now? We're having a counteraction, and the gap is being closed. It's being closed with another gap. That's how uncertain this market is. And if you pay close attention to volume is getting lower and lower. Last session we have 3.2 million. Really low overall volume here. Right now, my focus is the range here. The range first, second thing, this high here, third. I mean, zooming in, right? I guess that's it's not the second, third, but if I zoom in, next thing is this. I zoom in a little bit more. Next thing is this one over here. I have this mark here. I don't know why I have this. Oh, this was this distribution here. Notice how relevant these things are. Right? We have an overnight. It's not because of this, right? You have a distribution here, but because what the market is doing around this area here. Just look, the market tries to close the gap back and forth, but it's using this reference, these distributions here. Now the gap is closed. If there's anything to the downside, the market will start selling from the opening. We'll close the gap, come back inside this range, maybe dealing with the long inventory now. That's significant volume here, 400k. Now, something that I'm carrying is this day here. I remember this day. There was good amount of volume in this area here during this day. Right? So you can see the market is coming back and forth from this area here. The other important piece of information here is the 5,900 here. That's what the market is trying to defend here. We have the 59 right here. Good amount of volume above, good amount of volume below this, you know. Look at that. Market just opened, stopped short from closing the gap. Actually, it closed the gap, right? Let's see. There is really low volume here. You know, this is one of the lowest. Then how much is 59.70 here? 11 points. $59.70, 13 points now. Did you see that? Very short-term trading going on here. Gap has been closed. Now remember what happened yesterday here. There's a huge selling here, but this was to deal with this long here, this extremely slow, really bad day to the upside. The upper gap has been closed. Now we have a gap below. Oh. Just let the market settle here. Now it's time to close the upper gap here. Now this is not a reference anymore. This non-revisited is not a reference anymore. Now this is here. This is something that I wanna check here. Let's see first if the market gets back inside of the 4-day range, then closing the overnight distributions here. Should be able to do it. 59.50. Gosh, man, these are very expensive here. This is very this is not a good low. It's not a good high. Short-term trading, very short-term trading going on here. Okay, next thing, downside continuation, this level here, the 44.50. Did you see how aggressive the selling was from the opening? The gap has been closed. Oh, yeah, very much one tick. The gap is closed now. Look at that, man. Look at that. Oh, wow. Market's dealing with the overnight inventory here. You know, this inventory here, very aggressive. No, it can come all the way down to here. Let's see if this happens. The next area, well, that has to go through is this one here. I have this from this range. Now coming back inside the range, you know, coming back inside the range targets the opposite side of the range. The market has to look above the range, has taken care of the gap, the upper gap. This is market dealing with the overnight inventory. This is significant. Can you see 400K? There's a lot of inventory here. And what's going on with Nvidia? What's the big tech here? That was the last thing. Oh, Nvidia is having a nice selling as well. Actually, all tech, man. All tech is selling. Gosh. Let's see what else is going on here. I can put it here. What else is going on here? Bonds are remain to the downside. Bonds are in range. Ooh, all the indices. There's a good tremendous liquidation. All the indices here. This is just, man, crazy. But this guy, this doesn't have volume, man. Wow. This area here, this was the area from when the market was selling, and like a couple of days ago, the 59.25. Boy, I didn't have. This is what happens when you are absent of the market. Okay, this movement, man. This happens so fast. I don't have anything here. is way back inside range, right? This is not a reference anymore. This also is not a reference. Oh, look at that. The market is back inside the 15-day range. It's back inside, back inside October. Look at this. I guess I can do something here. Now, this day, yesterday also was a really bad day to the upside. This late rally high. And now left L came from exactly half back. This half back. Look at this non-excess lows here and this one too. There can be some little bounce here. I want to get. I got long here. Now my low, my stop is this month. This was a very emotional sell-off. 59. This is just too crazy, man. 59.40. Oh, boy, this is so expensive. 12 points. I'm using this area here. This is my stop here. The market comes back below this. I'm going to get out here. This is just some micros here. So it's just too emotional, man. I'm not going to trade anything big here. Oh gosh, I'm below my. That didn't work. That was just some rebalancing. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at that. Did you see what's happening here? How the market just is trying to push now. It's coming back inside this range here. It's coming back inside that range. It's drying, kind of drying here. Let's see, 59.40, 59.40, 40. Wow, man, these guys are so expensive, man. Shit. Well, I will see if this market is able to get back inside this value area here. I don't know what kind of day this can be. Let's see if it has some advance here. If I don't see nothing here to the upside, I will just close this guy here. Alright, that's something here. Come on, give me something. No, it's stalling here. I'm really close this guy. Yeah, this is stalling here. Now, of course, after just close, after I close, it might keeps going high. So typical, man, so typical. How much I got that from? 12. There you go, there's some push here. There's some push, some rebalancing here. Did you see where this selling is coming? Or was coming? From Sailor, right? This was just so crazy, man. This was so crazy here. I will try along here, just because it come from seller here. It may come. There may be some selling from this area here, but I'm not. Come on, I need some upside here. Maybe to this half back here, but I don't want to get you. I will not. This is just a small trade here. I want to put my stop, man. This is not letting me put my stop here again, man. This 10 minutes back and forth on saddle here. Come on, man, really? Don't let me down. And why I'm looking to the upside here? Because value is awesome. The market. This is a day to the upside. The market did not enter. It would have been really nice. The market can be inside this value area here, and then there is no penetration here, right? Now I have a stop here. Let's put a stop here. There can be some selling. There can be some selling from half back here. What happened? Half back coincides with yesterday's high. If this is taken, the market come back maybe to this area, or maybe to this area here. Can you see the motions here? Very emotional, huh? Now I'm going to move my stop to 43 because this is a very emotional market. Very emotional market here. One tick from 43. Come on, let me pull. Like that. One tick from this low inside. Look at this option. Look at the one that I have. Right now, bro, it's crazy, you know. As soon as this market takes this one, I guess I can move. Let's see you have something to the upside. All right, that's 48. Let's move it to 47.75. Come on, let me put my stop there. Gosh, it didn't let me. Okay, 47.75. I'll do 47.75. Come on, go higher. Go higher than that. It's kind of struggling, right? Isn't it? I'm going to put it here. No, man, no. This is right there. 47.75. There's tremendous back and forth from this high here. That's it. The market may have something here. What was the trade? Right. What was the trade oriented to? I was checking this range here. The way how the market here. This was liquidation, man. When you have liquidation or short covering, it happens really fast. Really fast. That's what we saw here, liquidation. The way how this market started to sell, you know, guess what traders are doing here? You know, oh, the market is going lower. I had to be short. Yesterday, there was that gigantic break. The market is going to do the same thing again. And that's what gets you in problems. I have scratched a trade here because the main one was this 59.40, right? Why 59.40? Because that was halfback, overnight halfback, but most important, saddle, right? But it didn't move fast, right? And the risk was, 12 points that was significant. I like better maybe when I have something like 3 or 4. I don't know how much the VIX is. How much? We have 17 VIX. It's kind of like going higher. And another reason why I take the trade is, look at the volume, brother. Look at the volume. The open is really low volume here. Yesterday, look at how the volume is decreasing. As the day passes, we have lower and lower and lower and lower volume. Yeah. There are several lectures that we can have from that. Right? One can be is we have this high, right? It has this gigantic move, and it doesn't have contention. That's one, and we have this tremendous inventory. In the same way how yesterday we have 400,000 contracts negotiated during the overnight session. It's a significant volume. This overnight session has about 1 million. Right? That's very, very, very unusual. Right? Just when we have some big breaks, I saw that kind of volume, but that's election night. That happens every 4 years. Right? That happens every 4 years. Now, I did a small trade here, and that trade is over. Okay, that trade is over. Just forget about that happened, and it's over. Let's move into the next one. what do we have now? That was a crazy, crazy, crazy selling here. You know, all of these long have been removed basically. Right? This inventory was a, was a reaction to this short limit. There was a lot of shorts during the overnight. We have long inventory gap has been closed to the upside, the gap to the downside has been closed, right? Which is a sign of weakness. Now, that's a sign of weakness. What do we have now? What's the other thing that we have in this market? We have a 4-day range. Market look above the range, is coming back inside the range. What we have below that range? We have the election gap. We have this election. This is significant. The market has tried already to close the gap, has left. Look at this. Look at what we have on the lower side. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lows. It's not 5. It's not 2 wide low anymore. This is a 5 wide low. Oops. Alright, this is a 5 wide low we have here. Now, this is market setup. But before I have that trade, I have lost something, right? And as I say, I'm not willing to take any big position here. No, sir. This is a very uncertain market now. What day? We are the 20. Maybe one more week. Let's take a look, for example, how the rollover is going on. We have maybe like 3 more weeks for this contract, 2 more weeks for this contract before we start to rinse out. 1 more week actually. Look at this. Right? Let's check last Thursday. We have 4,000, 11,000, 8,000, 15,000. 9,000. This is March, right? March 1st. So it's starting to pick up, but just a little bit. It's not 2 digits anymore. We have 4 digits now. No? So these days, when the market's out of balance, when markets are out of balance, is when they give us opportunities. I will have 2 here. Which one you can take? It depends what kind of trader you are. What's your vision of the market? Okay. And always use a context. Oh, I'm hungry again. I was going to drive for a Chick-fil-A breakfast before 10 and before the market opened. But I said, well, there can be something here. And I guess I'm going to let me check check what time the Chick-fil-A closes, man. Chick-fil-A business hours. I guess it's 10 or 10:30. Breakfast. Breakfast time. Chick-fil-A. Oh, 10:30, huh? I have 10 minutes for my breakfast. All right. You know what? I'm going to leave. I come back maybe in 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. trades do what work until it doesn't work anymore. They're trying to replicate what happened yesterday. It doesn't mean that it cannot be reached. This is a valid target, the opposite side. My doubts are, and especially, oh, look at this, but it has a stop as well. You know, this remains back and forth from the 80, on the 59.25. Okay. How much is this 59.40 now? 12. They're back at my price. They're trying to do what they're trying to do what they did yesterday. Look at this. They're trying to do that again. Oh, look at that, man. This is him. This low is not good. Of course, it's value very high, but look at that, man. This is this is the short covering. This was a short covering moment yesterday. 37 to sell here. Oh, look at that. Look at what this market been bought for. This fit in the range. Check your daily charts to understand what this 50-day range high is. Also, this is the October high. Still is a market to the upside. Unless this low is taken, there's still a market to the upside. I mean the current actions to the upside. This market has no direction right now. It's hard to conceal those two conflicting thoughts, right? Those two conflicting realities, I would say, facts. Markets to the upside, even though the current action is to the downside. All right, right there. What I don't like is this movement that we have here from yesterday. This is very questionable, right? Every single low that we have here inside this profile is very questionable. But first things first. First things first, right? Let's deal with what the market is doing right now, or what the market is trying to do, or what traders are trying to do. Gosh, I was going to miss my Chick-fil-A, bro. I want Chick-fil-A. I want my Chick-fil-A. I want my Chick-fil-A. I want my Chick-fil-A. Okay, this can be a good long here. Yeah. 19. My stop is 19. My stop is 19. I'm better 18. I'm going to drop my stop to 18. A little bit higher volume here. Slightly higher, maybe 2% higher than yesterday. Bonds are going, I mean, rates are edging lower. Look at these options. This 59.40, they went all the way up to 20. Now I'm 10 again. Below my entry point. Man, I wish. I'm itching to take these ones again. But now, I mean, this. If the market takes this low, there can be some significant selling here. Towards this, because all of this upside movement that we have yesterday is very questionable. Very questionable. No, this low is not good. Very questionable low. Very questionable low. Now the market is inside yesterday's value area now. Right, market is exploring inside yesterday's value area. Now we have the options to the downside now. But this is a very short time trading here. Get volume here. I have my doubts here, man. I have my doubts here. Okay, doggy, stop it. Notice how the market now is pushing down, right? It's trying to go lower now. Now we have direction and it's trying to go lower. Emphasizing the word trying. And all, it seems like it's paying a lot of attention to this area, to this level here. It's October high. We may have a rotational day here. Yeah, bro. That's a nice rotational day we have here. The rotational days got to be taking profits quick. A nice volatility as well. Right? This is nice, huh? Just yeah, this is what I was looking really here. Alright, I'm flat now. And the market getting back inside this. It gave me a good opportunity to get this 59.40, but I didn't get that. I'm trading. I'm trading another way. I'm trading some spice here. Okay. Did you see? Did you see what traders were trying to do? That's the thing. Did you see what traders were trying to do? Did you see what traders were trying to do here? Right? It's not just a matter that the actions to the downside now. Right? We have value higher, but the actions to the downside. And days to the upside, traders are buying dips. Look at that, man. This is very questionable here. Very questionable high here. Alright, man, I have to go. I have to get my Chick-fil-A sandwich. Alright, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Oh, I guess I can leave this up there for you. Alright, see you. Hello, I'm back. That was longer than 15 minutes, man. Was longer than 15 minutes. But it was delicious. All right, where we are at, the day, okay, let's take a look at the indices. Look, this is Russell, Dow, ES, and Nasdaq. You know, ES, Nasdaq trending lower, and we have the Dow going higher, same as the Russell. This is when I wanna go long. Why would you do that? But this is a good low. The structure is very weak, but this is a good low. Notice how it's coming back to hard back here, selling, you know, breaking news, selling from hard back here. I have an opinion on the market. You know, below these numbers, below these areas here, there's a short below this, basically in the opposite side of this range. Now, give me a second, please. Why do you do that? Huh? Stop doing that. This is mine, it's not you. Grab your toys. Okay. Now, any trade here, right now, at this moment, 10:51 a.m., has bad location. Right? You have profile, high, low, and trade is right at the center. Right? Right at the center. This poor location for anything that can. Now, the indices, as I say, the Dow is actually, let's take a look here. Now look at this, what the Dow is doing. Let's check how much is the low. 528, 526, just a couple ticks here. This could be considered high. Russell as well. So two indices trending lower with the action to the downside, and two indices in the opposite direction. This is divergent market. When that happens, the odds of rotation increases. The odds favor rotation here. We have value higher, so what we like to be short here, right? This is not the way how I trade or the way how I see the market. Remember, this is just an educational stream, right? This is not an advice for trade. But the way how I see the markets, you got to see a broader picture of the market, what the market is doing in the bigger time frame, and what the market is doing right now. What we have seen here, right? It is something that we don't see that often, but I hope you have seen. If you can replay this opening, do it, so you can feel it. You can feel what happened yesterday here. I wasn't here. Today here in this moment. I wasn't here yesterday, but I was before yesterday. This upside movement was terrible. If you were here, or if you can replay this day, and after that replay at least this opening, you will see the difference. You will see the difference on the tempo, or the difference in the market confidence in whatever the market is doing. Right? That was key today. I see this market right now, at least today, as a market that favors trade. You know, shorts, longs are probably having a good day today. Whoever wants to trade to the short side, they have good opportunities. The longs also have good opportunities. Right? And be careful with having, with becoming too overconfident, too much confident with what you may have today, because markets rarely, trade or are at the same uh, all the time. Markets are always changing, always evolving. Now we have 5 minutes. I think it looks like this has good also taking this high, man. Which will means that we have a rotational day. Really good also this high being taken. And now check your day. You have to do your homework as well, What is the relevance of this level here, 59.25? Also have to remember what happened previously around this level. There's 10 minutes back and forth on this. Check your daily time frames. Monthly, weekly, and daily time frames. Now, look at this 5 minutes. This is crazy. There is nothing here, You can see short-term traders are not dominating the session here. You will sometimes, I remember this day here, it has really nice, something like this, during the daily time frame. And you can see what happened the next day, right? The member value is higher. All right, now we have. Now this is in action to the downside, and C actually ends that. And what time it is? Only 3 periods into the session. That's really early in the session. Really early in the session. So odds are we're going to. Actually, we have a rotational market, right? And we have seen this before, right? When indices are not in sync, there's a tendency, not a tendency, but they always favor rotational markets. Why? Because what happens is the stocks that made the Dow also are part of the ES and Nasdaq as well. Look at that 20s. Oh, I don't want to have too much of these things. Sometimes they're just too distracting. Now go ahead and buy this market down here. Buy this 59.40 down here. No, man, I wouldn't have done that. There's nothing here I can use. This is just adding more weakness. Let's check. At one moment in time, I was talking that this low wasn't good. Now we have 1, 2, 3 lows. This is not just previous hard back from yesterday, but now we have let's call this 3 white low, okay? 3 white low. I keep this level from this day, not because of this day itself, but to remember myself that there is something going on around this area. If you have any questions or comments, please just let me know. Now, the next thing, right? This is what happens sometimes. You know, it is very hard to dissociate ourselves from the market. You know, we have to be able to see the market from how can I say this? From I am trying to find the words here. From a position where we can have perspective, all right? Try not to be too close, but also not too far, right? Not to zoom in that we can easily fall for price like it happened here during this liquidation. It was a liquidation, all right? But also not missing perspective where this market is, right? We have this big gap, and remember, big gaps are usually not filled right away. The market makes several attempts before closing that gap. The nuance in the upper side, you have a non-excess or an high that was made during the overnight. Non-excess here, the same way how this market is leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white lows here. That's what we have in the upper side, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 highs here, and very questionable intraday highs during this day where the market made an all-time high. Just check how this market is behaving. Check the dynamics of this market. This overnight distribution close reference is not from yesterday or from today. Yes, yesterday's overnight or today's overnight, but it's from this gap here. I mean, who sells from that level, man? This shows you, and you can check. You don't need to have market profile, so it is preferable. It is really nice to have that. To have it. This where is that big break? Yeah, this one. I'm going to. What? That was not what I tried to do. Oh yeah. It was this overnight here. Can you see these distributions from here to here? I'm going to move it all the way down to here. This is what the market is using. Market profiles gives me, you know, the tool. It's a very important tool that organize information, organize all this data that I have here in bars in one single page. in a condensated. It is just a tool to organize data, to have a better view about the market out of that. Notice what happened during this overnight. You know, this overnight here, just back and forth from this gap. So, who does that? Do you understand? Who does that? If there is something serious here to the upside, all right? I'm talking now not about this overnight, but about what's happening here. If there's something serious to the upside, the market won't pay attention to this thing. We can just keep going higher here, like nothing, man. Like there's nothing there. And that's why I say, that's why I say that volume is very important here. Or, as a matter of fact, let's call volume. Look at this. This is what we have here. The first period. This is the second period, and notice what are we having now. This is an increase in volume. Look, did you see this relative to the previous periods? If this continues, the market may end up here at the end of the day, but which is higher than yesterday, but low overall. Right? This is maybe 5%. It's not that much, really. But there's something going on here right now. These templates that I have here, and I keep changing them all the time. Sometimes one loses its importance of its relevance, so I just do another one, right? This is the last one I'm doing, and it depends on what I see the market is doing, because every market is different. Now we have something really interesting going on here. In kind of like, if I zoom out a little bit, I will see there's a new administration coming. This is a market that has gained almost 25% over relative to the last year, which is huge, right? Which is huge. Now you find these talking heads saying all over the place that the market is going to keep rallying. They are going to make Bitcoin's now is going to make 1 million. The next year is going to be even better. Do you remember what happened this time of the year last year? Do you remember that? The talks, these same people that's talking those things now, were saying exactly the opposite thing. That this market is going to break, that this is overheated market, this is the biggest bubble in human history, and blah, 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 blah. Right? There were just few people that were having kind of like a positive view of the market. Yeah? Most of them were talking to the downside. And now it's the opposite. I'm not saying that these few people knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But I just want to highlight what is out there in the street. And which is very important also. That's something very important. There's a tremendous sentiment here, right? Everybody remembers what happened during the Trump administration here. Also, that was a good time to trade, all right? Because everything he could move markets, right? And if you knew what you were doing, inventory was being crazy long, crazy short, crazy low. There's a lot of opportunities there. And then the pandemic hit, and a tremendous amount of money come to the market as well. All of this short inventory from the opening now is basically has been rebalanced. Nasdaq has ended one time frame higher, lower. Same goes for the ES. Oh, actually, the ES has an outside bar. Look at this. Look below and close above. Huh. This is an outside. Well, okay, never mind. I don't care about those things. Not in the intraday, at least. Now, notice the pace at which the market is trading now. Now, I will keep this as a reference. This one and this one here. No freaking way, man. No freaking way. Look at this D low. DV. Still exactly. POC is moving higher, value is higher, market look above the 4-day range. Market has explored a look inside yesterday's value area, took yesterday's POC out, has left a questionable low here. I will call this questionable 3 white low. Okay. I call the 3 white. But it has excess. Technically, it's a good low. I don't claim to know what's going to happen. I don't think this is a good high. But I will, as I say, I'm going to let the market move, behave. Maybe we may have or we may see some opportunities, additional opportunities today. Oh, by the way, what do I have here? This is part of my homework. I did my homework. I wasn't here last night, yesterday, but I still did my homework very late. Because if I don't do my homework, I don't trade. This reference, these notes that I have here are because of these levels here. This one. This is very questionable. And also the high from yesterday was exactly at this overnight high. This is not good, and this is a 45. The overnight distribution close from this day here. Short-term trading, Nvidia earnings, which was the last thing relative to earnings news or relevant earnings news. What we have next week is PCE. We have FOMC, PCE. I believe we have GDP too. Let me check. We have FOMC on Tuesday. We had GDP on Wednesday. PCE also on Wednesday at 8:30. And sometimes this is very. I guess we have consumer confidence. Consumer confidence we have on Friday. This Friday, consumer sentiment 10 a.m. and PMI 9:45. Be aware of those two things. tomorrow, because this is a rotational. This is a rotational market. This is a market imbalance, and those little things that usually go no, without any significant move or significant impact in the market, it may have something. Now, just be aware. BC next week is very important as well. Uh, the last thing you wanna have is a negative reading on inflation. That can be something, right? You know, any bad news there can give us some wide range as well. I have rearranged my screens. I have something like this now. I have my big screen here, which is the one that you are watching now. Use half of this, which is this part here, is in front of me. So my main focus is market profiles, and I have these things, which is my, my options on this little part. And over here I have Thinkorswim. I have a chart. This is the chart I have there. This one is what I have on this screen. And I use this one for browsing. I may have, right now for example, I have OBS here. And I also have my brokerage account open in here. I'm thinking to move these things, the ladder, to this one as well. Because this thing is kind of like, well, maybe if I do something like this, right? Okay, no. Let me see what can I do here. If I move this down here, no, still I don't have room. I have these two things. No, that's not the problem. I like it. I like it like this, and I wanna see also when I choose the options. When I select when I wanna trade, I select my options. I want to be able to see that. Maybe if I put it in this side, let's check. No, I want to have this in the same screen, because sometimes you might lose signal on this and you are just blind. All right, it is 11:20. Unless you have any questions or comments, I will be calling it a day. I am still, when I say calling a day, I call it the stream, right? Because I stay here all day long. If you wanna join, the Discord, this is me streaming here. Let me put a link. This is free. I don't charge anything here. I am thinking to have maybe some educational courses down the road, but right now, no. You can join this, and you can. This is a way to keep to be in contact. I'm going to put this link in the stream for you if you wanna join. There you go. There you have it. If you wanna join. Alright guys, have a wonderful rest of the day, stay safe. See you tomorrow. Oh, before also the Twitter account. I haven't posted anything in a while there, but this is if you wanna keep in contact. If you reach me, you can reach me here as well. And this is Emini underscore SP500. That's me. All right. Now see you later, alligator.